so much. It's got a melon kind of color, which orange cancels purple. Remember the opposite ends of the color spectrum that you learn about when you're young. Or maybe you didn't, but now I'm teaching you. Why is that all? Okay, and I'm just going to keep this handy. This one was from It Brushes from Ulta. It says, "You are beautiful, you are it, XOXO Jamie." And these were some of the glitter brushes from one, I think it was a, what was it? A holiday set. Okay, so it's just one of those little pump brushes to put on your concealer. And I've really got an issue with this mascara that didn't come all the way off last night. Because this is why you always get it all off. It's crumbing. It's coming off anyway. And this is good mascara. I'm just going to take some of it off with my fingers. I'm just trying to make sure I've got it off as much as possible. Okay. I really should have got a makeup wipe before I did this. But anyway, I'm just going to go on with it because I'm going to be real. Sometimes you don't. Let's face it. Sometimes you don't. Okay, so the way you literally pump this one, it's almost like a pen. You pump it with your thumb. And out comes some. And you run it right on the wrinkle. And then I come back across. I don't actually go right up to the lash. I just come and just right down in that wrinkle. That big gaping wrinkle. You can even tell from looking at it, it doesn't make the puff go away. Circulation, all that, after, 30 minutes after you get up, that will start to go away until you age so much that it never goes away. But at least the blue cast, see, that's underneath, that's gone because this is orange. Again, 1, 2, 3, and it's out. So really, I feel like that first pump that you do doesn't actually come out, is why I do so much. I know some of you are like, oh, that's a lot of pumps. Again, I don't hit the lashes, but I am right under them, and definitely right in this big wrinkle. Now, this is not the brightener like a white concealer is. This is a color corrector. It's called Camouflage, and it's basically just getting rid of that purple hue. And that's really all I want today. And I could, lather this on, or I could, put a whiter color on afterwards, but you don't want to load, especially as you age, you do not want to load up a lot of color under your eyes because it just sets the wrinkle. And what I mean by that is it makes it worse. Because this is a thicker, creamier product, I do one swoop pass and nothing more than that. And then I just start blotting it. And when I say blotting it, people say tapping it. You actually are blotting it because when you blot it, it comes back off. And that's kind of a good thing. You are, and then I'm coming down under it to kind of blend that color into the face. Right down here, either side, right here. And then just pop that too. You just want to make sure that this color doesn't look unblended. And so when you pop it, you do two things. You blend it in without rubbing. And you can either switch fingers and it takes some back off. And that's good. You don't want a lot of thickness under your eyes. See, some came off. And I'm going to use my trusty towel to wipe that off my fingers really well because I don't want to get it on anything. And I'll wash my hands a little bit. Okay, so that's the set face prep and primed. And I don't see my lipstick. There's one. Okay, we're going to put my lipstick on first. This is Chanel. What's the color, y'all? Soft Rose. My favorite color. I love it. I really do. I do like strawberry red for the spring. And I don't know that I have found a color I truly like for summer yet. I got the new color when I was in Charleston. Y'all told me it's beautiful. My husband told me it's beautiful. It's just too melony. It's too washed out to me. For my skin tone to me, I feel. Wow, I feel like this one of the most perfect peaks I've ever done. Keep it bow pink. I'm going to add a little color. And I don't know if y'all notice, when you go past where you were before, it makes it even. Makes the lines even. Just make sure it doesn't go down into these wrinkles. If that looks, oh lady. Maybe a little higher. It's hard getting this just right, because if you get too high, you look a little like I Love Lucy. Looks kind of like you missed your mark. But I Love Lucy, y'all. Was thought of Lucille Carmichael. No, Lucille Ball. Carmichael was her character on the Lucy show. But then you do your lip gloss on the other end. And it sets it, it moisturizes it, and it glosses. So it is the perfect. And I go just a little above the lip on the gloss so it has that kind of shimmer right where your the ridge of your Cupid's bow is. Anyway, what I was saying about Lucille Ball. She was a beautiful woman, so I don't know why I'm acting like that would look so bad. Okay, what eyeshadow shall we use today? Let's do the Chanel. This is the palette that I got from the LaBeige collection. It says 3701, but I'm not sure if that's just the LaBeige collection, natural eyeshadow collection. And got some fingerprints on it. That's nice and shiny and pretty. The LaBeige collection has beige instead of white for the alternating color, and it also reverses the packaging. So this is black with white CCs. This is beige with black CCs. So that's the LaBeige collection packaging change. That's been around for a while. Here is the palette. For those of you who have not seen this one yet, I did use this while I was in Charleston. That's where I purchased it on King Street at the Blue Mercury store, which I wish they had one here. I should check into that. I should, y'all. I should check into that. And I should run it. Okay, E25 from Sigma. And I'm going to use this highlighting color here on the end. I wish they had more than one. And we're going under the brow, back and forth. Kind of really pushing it in, getting it in those pores. And then a little past right there. And I'm also going to do it in this area where the tear duct is, straight up and down and across the eyelid. And I don't even bother to go all the way out because you're going to put a dark color back there. I'm going to do this twice just to make sure it's nice and shiny right there in the tear duct area. And just kind of almost like a window. Make sure that it's right there so that I don't get any dark shadow right there. Right there. By the nose bone. I just don't want too much of it. And actually I don't need two passes. For some reason when I do, I guess because I'm right-handed, when I do the right eye, it really does deposit more product. I always have to come back to this one more to even up after this one. And again, under the brow, right under the arch of the brow. Some people just do like that. I make a point to go in the opposite direction as well because it gets in the pores, gets on the skin better. And a little past it, a little past it. And that is the brightening look that I want. Again, that was an E25. This is an E50, large fluffy brush. I always use that for my transition color. And there's several transition colors in here. I'm going to go safe right here with this one. And it's dark enough that you could be finished with your look for the day. Always put down on the outside first and then come back in right under where you did your highlighter. Right in front of the brow here. Come up just a little into that highlight area. And really a lot of people could be through right here for your day look. That's fantastic day look right there. I always like to put a darker color in the crease no matter what time of day it is. But for most people, I would think they like just a little more natural look. I don't. I'm a makeup girl. Again, just kind of blend that out. Make sure my little scar picks up the color. It doesn't always. And that could be your look right there for the day if you want to. For me, I do come back with a darker color with a E45 tapered blending brush. I roll it because it's tapered, and I'm going to choose, which one am I going to choose today? I'm going to stay in the gray tones because I'm wearing, so I'm going to roll it so that it gets all the little tapered, if you can see I'm rolling like that. Definitely tap it off as a darker color because it will probably If it has fallout, it'll show up worse. Always put down on the outside first. See how that just puts the most product down? And it kind of sets up your outer V, like that. Woo, that's real dark. That is real dark. That's a brow-like level dark. That really was for under my eyes. I kind of overdid it, y'all, but that's okay. There was a not so dark brown that I probably should have used for day, but we'll blend it out. It's okay. Everybody calm down. They're like, oh my gosh, Beth. It's all right. We'll blend it out. We'll blend it out. Make your V. Make your V. Some of you are like, you are not going to wear that out today. I am, because we're going to blend it down. Calm down. Should use my E20 short shader, and I lick it because I do not shear my makeup, and I like to have it just a little bit wet so it'll stick on better for one thing. Tap it off, and I'm going to go underneath the lash, literally straight through the lash, not underneath it, sorry. And I'm basically giving myself liner. And then we are going to use what's left over to go right underneath the brow and reinforce it. And then where this little peak goes to, visually look at the line that comes up, and that's where you would come down through it. And then you just kind of meet this up to it, and you build your little brow that way. And then a few little strokes through the front, just a few, because this is a dark color, to kind of blend it all in and make sure that this color's, you know, throughout. A little higher. There we go. Huge difference. The arch is higher, everything. Now that eye is higher anyway. Again. And so I will have to build it up a little more on this eye because it sits lower on my face. So again, I'm going to go a little higher